Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stingers Field for the nightcap. It's the Concordia Stingers men's soccer team against the UDM Carabin. These two teams having a good battle last season. Concordia winning 1-0 away at Sepsum with a Michael Valentina screamer, and then losing 3-1 here at home with Jay Haas stealing the show, ultimately losing in the playoffs by the similar score of 3-1. These two teams know each other well, and they are looking to bring it. Concordia currently 4th in the league with a victory and a defeat. Only 2 games played so far. Montreal, on the other hand, with 3 games played already, 2 wins and 1 defeat in a barn burner where they lost 5-3 against UQTR. These two teams close in the standings. Montreal in 3rd, and Concordia with a chance to go level on points with a team having a game in hand on the Carabin. It's a good opportunity for them. Will they be able to seize the moment? We will find out after 90 minutes of soccer. My name is Colin Van Den Meidle, alongside Blake Saraga, the producer, and the rest of the broadcast team. It is our pleasure to bring you this game. As we are underway, the ball is launched forward, and Kalichi will send it sky high. Settled down by the Carabin. Bilal Bouchamla for Al Kalkouli. Back with the goalkeeper, Joachim Milli. Made some fantastic saves against this Stingers team in the RSEQ playoffs. The Concordia Stingers sneaking into the playoffs after a last match day 1-0 win against UQAM. Flying down the wing is Kalejoglu. Kologlian gets taken down by Xavier Malo, and it'll be a Stingers free kick. Chance for the Carabin. It's spilled, and Bro gets it away. Linesman on the far side has his flag up. Ref won't call it. Jalab with a ball forward towards Ziakite, and it's cleared away by Joachim Milli. Fans are outraged. So a bit of confusion right now as the referee sorts things out with the linesman. Kologlian's going to go over and check on what happened. Everybody in the crowd seemed determined for a call, especially on the Carabin side. However, the referee disregarded the linesman for a long time and now is brandishing a yellow card for head coach Pat Raimondo. And we will play on. A similar lineup that we saw against UQAM for the Stingers. Villis, Diop, Bro, Edmund Alma, Maxime Doutre, Kalichi, Captain London Brown, Jalab, who's on the ball, Kologlian playing at left wing, and Diakite up top. Diop takes down his man. He'll play a ball forward for Jalab, who was fantastic against UQAM in what was a tremendous 4 2-0 win for Concordia. Cologlian tries to head it on for Diakite. He gets it back, he'll settle it down. And Etman Amla on the far side will reset with Maxime Doutre. Bro gives it away. El Kouli playing it forward is Wanje Jomze. El Kalkouli. Jomze. He'll play one into the box. Nice ball. And that one doesn't find the head of a Carabin player, and it's cleared away by the Stingers. On the far side, Malo settles it down, and he'll play it back for Jomze. He's looking to, once again, redistribute it into the box. El Kalkouli. He'll switch the play nicely back to the far side for Malo. Carabin looking dangerous. Maybe a chance to shoot. They hold on to it. El Kalkouli once more. Being watched by Kalichi. He'll cut in on his right foot. Take a shot. It's blocked. And Luxon Villas trying to get it away. He's under pressure. Jomze keeps it alive. Into the box. Headed away by Bro. As the Carabin apply pressure early on into this game. Not even 5 minutes gone by. Malo struggles with the header. And now Diakite can run onto it. Tries to poke it away. Can't do so. And it's picked up by the Carabin with Xavier Malo. Jomze being watched by Kalichi. Finding space with McDuff. And that's going to be offside as signaled by the linesman on the far side. And the referee will adhere to the call. Diop. Etman Amla. That ball goes out of play for a Carabin throw. Deslorne. Bouchemla. Nice ball played forward. Now a chance for the Carabin. Can they convert? And it's a good stop by Tubic, but once again offside. That was Omar El Kalkouli running onto it. Excuse me, Kenton Twil. With a great chance, the right winger running onto it in space. However, once again, the Carabin getting caught offside. Amadou Diop under pressure. He'll play it back for his keeper, and Tubic will just put it out of play and try and put out the flame. Doutre gets his head on the ball. Kalichi. Kalajoglu. London Brown. And being taken down was El Harshali. And now an opportunity for the Carabin to put one in the box or maybe have a shot on goal. El Harshali standing over the ball with Quentin Twil. El Harshali is now by himself over the ball. Will he cross it or will he go for goal? He puts in a nice cross, and at the back post is headed away by Diop and put out for a corner. Diop aware of the situation. He had Bilal Bouchemla behind him. Bouchmela. And on the corner, Kellen Kalajoglu to take. The in-swinger. Carabin's high in the box. Pacey delivery, and it's headed away by Bro. And Omar El Kalkouli will go back for it. Bro with a bit of head contact, and they're going to signal for the athletic therapists to come check on Bro, who might be bleeding, it looks like. And there will be a little stoppage in play here as they check on Bro. So Zakiel Bro will make his way to the bench. Coach Kuyabi will be anxious for his return as he's being tended to by the athletic therapy team. Tubic launches one into the midfield. The Carabin fighting for possession. Diakite being a hindrance. Nice turn. Good through ball. Koluglian running onto it, but he can't get to the ball before Delorme. And he'll get it away. Etman Amla on the far side. Tough ball for Jalab to control, but he does well. Amla will settle it down, and he'll reset with Maxime Doutre. Singers playing down a man at the moment. That's a poor ball by Doutre, but he recovers well, and it's cleared away by Diop, who scored last game off a corner, flying in what was ultimately a 4-0 Stingers win against UQAM. Al-Harshali couldn't control that with the pressure of Etman Amla behind him, and it's put out for a Stingers throw. Montreal, one of the best teams in the country, often going toe-to-toe with UBC out of Vancouver. So much quality they have, winning the RSEQ last year after beating both McGill and Concordia. Long ball, looking for Sammy McDuff, doesn't find him. Instead, it's Tubic to redistribute with Villas. He's under pressure, and Diop will get it away. Koluglian can't get his head on it. Malo keeps it going. Kalajoglu. Here come the Carabin on the far side. The cross is blocked. Kalajoglu trying to put it in. And once again, Maxime Doutre with another block. And it will be a Carabin corner. El-Harshali standing over the ball, set to deliver the in-swinger. The Carabin high in the box, they'll run their routes. It's played to the front post, cleared away by the Stingers, and Koluglian will see it well further, and the Stingers will reset, so will the Carabin. Delonde, El-Harshali. Ben Moussa. Jomze, he'll play it for El Kalkouli. Bushmela for Kalajoglu. Quite the mouthful. Kalajoglu again. Intricate passing by the Carabin as they make their way forward, but that long centering attempt by El-Harshali was blocked by Koluglian, and they'll have to do it again. Ben Moussa into the box. Diop settles it down. Etman Amla. Bro still yet to re-enter play for Concordia. Jalab with a nice ball looking for Diakite. He gets to the ball and gets taken down. Much to the pleasure of the Carabin crowd in attendance. And running out with it is El Kalkouli. Ben Moussa, El Kalkouli. Tough ball to handle. And Maxime Doutre will see it back. He was under pressure from behind. A bit of a mess, but a nice tackle by Doutre to keep it alive. Jalab with a little flash of skill, but he gives it away. Long ball forward. McDuff with a chance, and it's in. What looked like a two-bitch save ends up as a 1-0 lead for the Carabins. McDuff gets it done. And with just under 14 minutes gone by, the Carabins take their first lead of the game, as the Stingers have been shorthanded for the past 5 minutes, and they convert. So Sammy McDuff opens the scoring at Stingers Field, and Zakiel Bro only re-enters the play now. So that was a good 5 to 6 minutes without him on the field, and it cost the Stingers dearly. Now trailing down by 1. McDuff running onto the ball again, and Diop will see it out of play. So that's Sammy McDuff's second goal of the season. El Harshali trying to settle the ball. London Brown swinging at it as well. Here's McDuff again, maybe another chance. Carabins buzzing at the moment. Centering pass is picked up by Maxime Doutre. Who can he find? He'll try and settle it down. London Brown at the left back position will play it forward towards Diakite. The hold-up man tries to get it for Kologlian, but it's turned over and in the possession of the Carabins, with Millie redistributing it to this near side with Jomze. Jomze with room to run into. He'll play one forward for McDuff. Jomze again. Played into the box, the high cross. Cleared away by the Stingers momentarily. McDuff again applying pressure. El Khalkouli to that far side. And excuse me, it looks like it was Quentin Tuile on the goal. Quentin Tuile. They'll switch. El Khalkouli tries to get the ball back. And Kalichi. Jalab. Diakite. Diakite goes on and he loses possession. Ben Moussa playing it out wide for looking for El Khalkouli. Diop back for his keeper. Zakiel Bro, who's been patched up and now ready to play the remainder of the game. A big loss he was in those 5 to 6 minutes. Kalichi. Tubic under pressure. McDuff applying pressure on Tubic, and it's turned over, put out of play. And it's a throw-in on the far side for the Carabins. Jalab clears. Diakite settles the ball down. Beautiful control. Kalichi has a chance to spread it wide. He does with Villas. Villas tried to play it first time, and Jomze got in the way. Ben Moussa with a nice turn, taken down by Kalichi. Not a pretty tackle, and it's a foul on the Stingers. Mella. El Khalkouli. He's seen a lot of the ball so far in this game. He'll spread it out wide with Xavier Malo. In the direction of McDuff. He chests it down and tries a spectacular attempt. But that one sails high and out of play, and it'll be a Stingers goal kick. Tubic on the goal kick for Concordia. Maxime Doutre in and around the area, but it's Kalichi to play it. London Brown settles it down, slips on the ball, but it finds its way to Jalab. He gets hacked at on a tackle by Xavier Malo. Bro. He'll play it out wide for Diop. Diop evades McDuff, gets to his feet, and plays the ball forward looking for Diakite. And the referee is going to bring it back, much to the confusion of Diakite, who seemed like he was away. The foul is brought back, and Diop will play it for the Stingers. Kologlian on the far side. Can't get to the ball before Malo. Kalaijoglu looking for Quentin Tuile, the goal scorer. Settles it down. He's being watched by Edman Amla, being pulled from behind. They play on. It's put out of play by Doutre, and the Carabin have a throw-in on the far side. Coach Kuyabi Ignigomba on the far side, looking on, instructing his team, giving them words of motivation as well. He's brought a new tactical look to this first team, playing a 4-1-2-1-2. Diamond style midfield with Doutre, Kalichi, Jalab, and London Brown. Very flexible formation. Doutre, Kalichi. Carabin keep it alive. In the middle, Al Harshali's pass is a bad one, and it's picked up by the Stingers. Jalab tries to direct it on. Edman Amla couldn't get to the ball. And now it's Kalaijoglu. McDuff in the box waiting for it, trying to apply pressure. He gets to it and gets the shot off. And he puts it high and wide once more, but McDuff being a nuisance in the box, in and around the defenders, showing his speed and his tenacity. They're going to have to watch out for him throughout the game. Diakite brings it down well. However, the linesman signals for offside. Played quickly by Bilal Bouchemela. McDuff with a little hand in the back. Here he is again, trying to create problems. He gets taken down by Villas. Referee allows them to play on. El Kalkouli looking to deliver this way and that. He'll drive. Gets it taken away from him by Villas, and it's cleared by the Stingers. Kalichi. Jomze cuts back on his right foot. Bouchemela. Nice play by the Carabin. Quick feet, quick passing. And Jomze will reset. And Ben Moussa. Malo. He'll play one into space. McDuff now playing on the far side. He gets stripped of the ball by Edman Amla and then fouls the defender. And it'll be a Concordia free kick. Tubic. Villas. Diop. Tubic, a new Concordia goalkeeper after the departure of Tony Awad and Jordi Curlegrand, two staples in net for Concordia, having graduated and on to other things now. Zakiel Bro on the ball. He was looking for Diakite. It's sent back towards Quentin Tuile. Nice touch to bring it down. However, Bro fights well. It's played on. McDuff. Tuile is on the ground. Zakiel Bro into the middle. Kologlian will spread it out wide. Villas with time and space. Ball looking for Diakite, and once again, number 45 in maroon is offside. Delon plays it to Kalajoglu. Bushmela. Jomze. El Kaukuli trying to step away from Maxime Doutre. He got his feet collided with, however, no call from the referee. Bushmela to the far side. Xavier Malo being watched by London Brown, who gets a good foot in. Kalajoglu. McDuff. Here's Quentin Tuile for the double. Good save. McDuff, and it's an own goal. So unfortunate at the back. Once again, it looked like the Stingers had it defended, but it ends up in the back of the net. Etoman Amla with his head down. A tough moment for him, and the Carabins double their lead at Stingers Field. What a mess. So unfortunate at the back. It's the dual threat, the double attack. First, you have Quentin Tuile applying the danger. It was a good save by Tubic, but McDuff, relentless, flies back in, and the ball bouncing around, ultimately off the head of Etoman Amla, who can only shake his head in disappointment, and it finds its way in for a 2-0 Carabin lead. Halfway, just about gone through the first half. Just a tough watch in that moment for the Stingers. Now down in quite the hole in only 25 minutes of play. This game could be really important for them. They put themselves in a good position with 3 points tonight. But right now they have a lot to do. McDuff fouls Zakiel Bro. And it's ultimately out for a throw. It'll be a free kick. Etoman Amla. Diakite. Lovely hold-up play. Jalab. Etoman Amla once more. His ball asking a bit too much of Diakite. And it's at the feet of Joachim Millie. Millie spreads it wide with Jomze. Number 12 in white for the Carabins. He'll stop on a dime. Bushmela back for his keeper and then on for Delon. Bushmela. Xavier Malo. Looking long, intercepted by Diop. Maxime Doutre. Etoman Amla. Taking his space, charging down the middle. Looking to make up for his unfortunate mistake. Kaloglian has Villas streaking down the right side. Opts not to use him. Kalichi. Zakiel Bro spreads the play. Etoman Amla. Maxime Doutre is available in the middle in acres of space. Doutre tripping a bit over the ball. Gets it to Kalichi. Into the middle, Jalab. Out wide, Villas. On for Kaloglian. Nice chip over Jomze. Villas just pushed out of the play. And that ball rolls out for a Carabin goal kick. Malo. Ben Moussa wide for Jomze. He has his head up. McDuff for El Kalkouli. And Maxime Doutre does well to get involved and poke the ball out of play. Ben Moussa. Jomze quickly for Bushmela. Carabin enjoying their time in possession. Etman Amla. London Brown back for Bro. Etman Amla. Bro. Out wide for Villas. Difficult ball to control. Bushmela settles it down but gives it away to Kologlian. He'll switch the play. London Brown. Kalichi. Villas on the near side being watched by Jomze. In for Kologlian. Twisting this way and that. He'll play it back for Diop. Doutre. Diop on his left foot. He'll get it to his captain, London Brown, who spreads it first wide. First time out wide. It's Manamla. 1-2 with his captain. Nice ball for Kalichi. Kalichi gives it away. Jomze was there. Jalab getting back. And Doutre takes down Jomze. Good tactical foul. Carabin free kick. Half hour gone by. And it's a 2-0 Carabin lead. Quentin Twil. Kalajoglu. And London Brown gets fouled. Kalichi calling for the ball and he gets it. Zakiel Bro under pressure. McDuff. Quentin Twil harassing the Stingers back line for the ball. Here's McDuff. Cuts it back. A chance, and that's blocked. Jomze on his right foot, sent high. And it's cleared away at the last by London Brown. The Carabin looking so dangerous every time they come up the field. El Harshali. Kalajoglu. Quentin Twil. Showing some nice footwork. He'll get it back for Xavier Malo into the middle. Arhal Shali. And now London Brown. Kologlian under pressure from Jomze. He gets it out wide. Villas plays it into the middle. Diakite. Ball a little bit too difficult to control, and El Harshali will skip away. Maxime Doutre doesn't let him get far. Kalichi will spread it wide. Etman Amla brings it down. Xavier Malo gets there first, and now it's a chance for the Carabin to bring it forward once more with Quentin Twil, the first goal scorer of the game. Cutting on his left foot, a shot, and that one's going to go wide and out for a corner. Kalajoglu on the corner. The Carabin looking to make it 3. A heavy corner and a man down in the box. Another delivery cleared away by London Brown. That was Bushmela looking for a penalty call. None forthcoming from the referee. McDuff, Contentuil, a shot blocked by Villas. Kalajoglu looking to load up. Diakite trying to hold up the play. Sent high by Bushmela. And it's headed back to Millie by Malo. Jomze. Lucky bounce finds its way to El Kalkouli. Has McDuff streaking forward with speed. McDuff, here he is on his left foot. Beautiful tackle by Diop, and it goes out for a goal kick. Absolutely beautiful defending by Diop. And it's Stinger's ball. Villas. Kalichi turning away from danger. He falls and he'll grab the ball. Diop. Stingers possess with Kalichi. His ball for Jalab is cut out by Bushmela. Amadou Diop. And now a chance for McDuff to run onto it. He has Contentuil on the far side. McDuff plays it first. Contentuil! And it's caught by Tubic. Didn't get the connection he wanted on it. And it was ultimately an easy save by the Stingers goalkeeper. Kalichi picks it up down low. Nice ball for Maxime Doutre in which he couldn't control. And now it's another wave of attack by the Carabin. But London Brown sticks out a leg. And Jalab on the far side has room to run into. Can't find Diakite. Stinger's a bit disjointed at the moment. Another ball played forward. Here's McDuff to make it 3! And he can't get it past Tubic. Great stop to keep the Stingers in the game. Concordia is under siege at the moment. Not much going their way. The only thing going their way are the ruthless amount of Carabin players flying at them looking to add to the score. But Tubic keeps them in the game. Only 2-0 so far. Kologlian trying something cute. Can't get it past Bushmela. 2-arm push not seen by the referee. Kalichi in with the head. Diakite holds up on the ball. It's taken away by Ben Moussa. Trying to find El Harshali. Maxime Doutre with a nice turn and he'll play it out wide for Etuman Amla. London Brown. He'll run into his space. Cut outside. Play it for Diakite. Nice turn. On his left foot, a shot! And that one's wide. Diakite gets his first good look of the game. But he can't convert, can't get it on target. But it was a good attempt. Millie sends it long. Diop gets to the ball first. Kalichi under pressure. Kologlian looking to settle it down. Played away by Bushmela. Doutre. Ben Moussa looking for Colton Tweel. Look at the speed. Colton Tweel cuts inside on his left foot. A shot. It's 3. His second of the game, and the Carabins are running a riot here at Concordia Field. "40 minutes gone by in the game, and the Stingers are down 3-0. And it's a tough sight to see. The Stingers being dismantled piece by piece. Colton Tweel showing his speed, the danger of which he poses when he cuts back onto that left foot. And he executed perfectly with a curling shot guided into the bottom left corner. And the Stingers look stunned. The Stingers being completely outplayed here in the first half. They're going to have to use that halftime break to see what they can muster up. Something's not working. Something's not right. That duo of Colton Tweel and McDuff is hurting. London Brown stripped of possession. El Harshali. Kalejoglu out wide again. Colton Tweel on a hat trick. Kalejoglu into the box looking for McDuff. It's settled. Ben Moussa out wide. Jumze. Stingers have nothing going their way. And now another friendly bounce. It's played over. Offside in the end. But the Carabins are looking to make it 4 before halftime. This is a bad look at the moment. Stingers really not in this one at the moment. Etumanamla running away from a few challenges. Jalab gets taken down. No call from the referee. Kalejoglu out wide. Centering pass. Once again comes back to Colton Tweel. McDuff is there. Held. El Harshali out wide. And Colton Tweel is offside, so he won't go for it. The Stingers are just throwing legs, throwing tackles. It's just not working at the moment. Something will need to change at halftime. Coach Kuyabi will definitely have a stern talking to with his team. Kologlian looking for Diakite. The pass under hit. And it's once again in possession with the Carabins. Kalichi. Villas. Kalichi. Chip looking for London Brown. Gets intercepted by Ben Moussa. El Kalkali. McDuff. Looking so dangerous, and he gets taken out of the play by Maxime Doutre. Beautiful tackle. Comes out for a throw. El Kalkuli will leave it for Jomze. El Harshali heads it on. London Brown. Jalab under pressure immediately. Sent sky high. Only finds Twil. El Harshali. Kaizoglu. Ben Musa plays it out wide for Jomze. The Carabins are cooking, but it's giving away. Kologlian. Jalab. Etumanamla. Can the Stingers score before halftime? How huge would that be for them in the complexion of this game? Launched forward, and again, look at the speed of Quentin Twil against Zakiel Bro, causing him all kinds of problems. Kalaijoglu, El Kalkouli on for Jomze. The Carabins are absolutely relentless. They want more. It comes back to Jomze. Beautiful tackle by Villas put out, and the ball's put out of play. Halftime, any moment now. Jomze, Villas, London Brown heads it in the direction of Kologlian. Jomze getting back immediately on him. He'll cut back towards the inside. Kologlian with some time. He'll play a ball for London Brown, and it's sent back for Diop. Xavier Malo settles down a high ball. He'll play one for McDuff. And Zakiel Bro, all he can do is clear it away as the waves of unrelenting attacks continues. The Carabins dominating the Stingers. Ben Musa. Referee takes a look at her watch. And that will do it for the first half. Would you believe it? The Concordia Stingers in a big game, down 3-0 to the Montreal Carabins. A spectacular first half by the visitors, ruthless in their attacking, and the Stingers have a lot to talk about at halftime. They have 15 minutes to collect their heads and figure out what they want to do in the second half and see what kind of fight they will bring. We will be back in 15 minutes' time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second half between the Concordia Stingers and the Montreal Carabins. 3-0 is the score in favor of the visitors. It's been a hard first half. We'll see how the Stingers can bounce back here in the second half. Coach Kuyabi had 15 minutes to talk to his team and to try and rally them into something in the second half. And we will see what they can muster up. Kologlian, Jalab. Already starting on the front foot are the Stingers. However, the ball ends up in Millie's hands, and it's Carabin ball. Quentin Tuile, who was a huge problem in the first half with 2 goals. Him and Max Duff were outstanding. And Longhi Dubé now in the game. So Kuyabi opting for 3 center backs here in the second half. An interesting choice when you need offense. However, he knows how he wants to set up his team. Longhi Dubé, a player that started every game last season. Kologlian on the ball. He'll play it on this near side for Etiman Amla. Kologlian and Amla trade the ball, and that goes out. And the Stingers turn it over. A rather unexpected first half it was. Concordia coming off a 4-0 win against UQAM here at home, in which they played superbly. However, the Carabins have just come out of the gate with a different kind of energy, a different kind of fire, and obviously a different beast. Longhi Dubé. Kologlian. That ball is put out of play by Kalajoglu. London Brown back for Etiman Amla. Kalichi on for Villas. This looks promising for the Stingers. Villas on the far side. Jumze getting back. Low drifting cross. Doesn't find Diakite, and then that's a clear foul by Villas. And he is going to receive a yellow card as well. Amadou Diop. Loses the ball, but gets it back. Al-Sharawi causing problems. Al-Hashali. Throw in on the far side for the Carabins. Jumze, Al-Harshali plays it on. Jumze into the box. McDuff. And coming out of the net is Tubich, and he'll get it going quickly with Kologlian. London Brown. Kalichi. London Brown. Out wide for Villas. Longhi Dubé. Bro. Kologlian. Managed to get past 2 players. Nice move by Kologlian. Stingers have some momentum on this move. Malo watches it go by. Diakite on his left foot. Steps outside. Puts it back in the box. It's cleared away by Bushmela. Al-Hashali. Kalioglu outside for Quentin Tuile, and it's put out of play by Bro. Corner for the Carabins. Played into the box. A chance for the Carabins to make it 4, and it goes just wide. Ben Moussa with the chance. Everybody could just stand and watch as it rolled by the right post. And the Carabins look like they're not just going to sit back here in the second half. They want to run the score. However, anything is possible. This team did concede 5 goals in their last game against UQTR, in which they lost 5-3. A barn burner. Not your typical Carabin game. Here's El Harshali. Nice ball. McDuff. A shot, and he puts it wide. And Tubic is going to have to run all the way in the trees to go get the ball. The Carabins so dangerous. The speed and the quality of their shots is just what puts them above the opposition. Last year it was Jeha tormenting this team. And this year, Quentin Tuile, Max Duff, Sammy McDuff, excuse me. In the middle, El Kalkouli gets taken down by Kalichi. Free kick for the Carabins. Looks like we're going to see an imminent substitution. Kalajoglu standing over the ball for the set piece. He'll play it onto the penalty spot. It lies around. It's cleared away by Bro. And so it looks like Bushmela just changed his jersey as it was bloodied. So number 19 is still Bilal Bushmela. Amadou Diop under pressure. McDuff and Tuile crashing down on Tubic. El Kalkouli lets Jomze run with it on the far side. Look at the speed. He plays it down low. A chance! It's 4! Kalajoglu makes this game completely unattainable for the Stingers. It's a rout 4-0 in 53 minutes. An absolute disaster class by the Stingers. A quite spectacular performance by the Carabins, and at this point you can only fear what the final score will be. Kalajoglu makes it 4-0 Montreal. Et Madame La sees that ball roll out of play. The Carabins just playing on another level. A kind of quality only a team that wins nationals many, many times will show. As they come here and they show levels to this Concordia Stingers team. As El Kalkouli will sit, and coming on is Oren Cohen. Diakite, one-on-one. At the back, charging on. He gets shut down by Bushmela. On the far side, first touches for Oren Cohen. Kalajoglu. His pass out of the reach of Content Tuile. Kolichi. Etumanamla. Bro. Back for Etumanamla. He'll step inside. Charge forward by himself. He gets taken down by El Harshali. And Harshali gets shown a yellow card for the foul. It's been a tough watch if you're a Stingers fan. 35 minutes to go in the second half. Bushmela. London Brown will head it back towards Amadou Diop. He'll try and send it back to his keeper and put him in a bad spot. Look out. Looking for the hat trick. Parried away. McDuff makes it 5. It's embarrassing. The Carabins are putting the Stingers to shame at home. It can get worse. A terrible back pass to put Tubic in a terrible spot. He did what he could. McDuff applying pressure, and it comes back to him. He gets his second of the game, and it's 5-0, and we haven't hit the hour mark. Sammy McDuff with 2. Content Tuile with 2. And Kalajoglu with 1. As they are pummeling the Stingers. Diakite is subbed off on Christopher Calin. He scored the 4th goal against UQAM. Kologlian to the near side for Etman. Kologlian back for Etman. Amla into the box. His cross is blocked. Kologlian. Nice show of skill. On he goes. Still Kologlian with the ball at his feet somehow as he fights 4 Carabin players. And this game, you have to look out. It might get frustrating for the Stingers, who will have to try and stay disciplined. And it's difficult. It truly is difficult. You cannot pick any individual player and say that this game is their fault. However, the Stingers have just been outclassed all over the pitch. Jalab and London Brown standing over the ball for this set piece. Concordia plays McGill on Sunday. London Brown with the delivery to the back post. Millie pokes it away. Longijube will be the first one to it. He'll put it back into the box. Millie catches it, and that's going to be a foul. And now some rough stuff as Diop came flying in on Millie, much to the displeasure of the Carabin players. The referee splits everyone apart, and it's going to be a yellow card for Amadou Diop, and this game is just getting a bit out of hand. The Stingers are upset, rightfully so. 1 hour gone by, the score is 5-0. It looks like Coach Kuyabi is going to be bringing on Giancarlo Spacagna. And coming off for the Carabin is Bushmela. So London Brown makes his way off, and into the game comes Giancarlo Spacagna. Ulrich Bélanger is on as well for the Carabin. Referee having words with head coach Pat Raimondo once more. Zachary Bellamri also introduced into this game for the Carabin. Jalab. His pass is cut off by Delonde. Kalajoglu. On he goes. He has a goal in this game. Kalajoglu still. Longue-Dubé steps in. Kalichi. He'll run it out. Looking for Jalab. And the referee's going to bring back the foul. Jalab unhappy. Here's Quentin Tuile. Jalab avoids the challenges, gets it back for Longue-Dubé. He'll spread it out wide for Villas. Kalichi now wearing the captain armband of London Brown, who's made his way to the bench. It's played through. Here come the Carabin again. They want 6. Nice tackle by Amadou Diop. It's out for a corner. Amadou Diop puts it out for another Carabin corner. And Zachary Bellamri will deliver once more for the Carabin. Nope, he'll leave it. Ball played into the box, and it's once again going to be a goal kick. Another double substitution now for the Concordia Stingers. Olivier Roy poised to come in, along with Ricardo Rina, as Cologlian will make his way to the bench along with Jalab. So Olivier Roy into the game. Ricardo Rina, can he be an injection of pace? Bro showing as an option. Christopher Kane flying in. Spacagna will play it out wide. Etuman Amla under pressure. Turns into danger. Xavier Malo We'll play for Content Tweed. Look at the speed. Bro gets there first. Tubich under pressure. Can't get it far. Content Tweed looking for the hat trick, and he can't bend that one inside the far left post. Longuet-Tubé to start the play. Bro under pressure, and the Concordia Stingers, all they can do is clear it away. Here's Christopher Kane with space. A shot, and that one's wide. Off the post. Christopher Kane with a good attempt. The first good look for the Stingers in the game. It's coming way too late. Carabin advance once more. And Ricotta with a poor foul. Referee falls as well. And she doesn't even blow the whistle. El Harshali. Or Kalai Joglu. Njomze. Malo. Back for Kalai Joglu. Over on the far side for Bélanger. Jomze. And Diop can't get it away. Longuet-Dubé will streak forward with it and clear it. Christopher Kane can't find it. Olivier Roy in and around the ball. Spacagna applying pressure. It's in the air. Headed forward by Deslandes. Malo. And McDuff couldn't find Content Tweed. The two of them couldn't connect on that play, but they've connected over the course of the game. 2 goals apiece for number 21 and number 14 in white. As we have the substitution, it's when Amla comes off. And coming on is Dennis Razvan. Coming into the game is Tim. Don't have him on the list. He's wearing number 18 on the sheet. That's Kalichi, but Kalichi's wearing number 28. But anyways, Tim's on. He's making his debut for the Concordia Stingers. Great moment for him, playing at left back. A player with a lot of quality going forward as well. Great skill on ball control. He also has the capability to tend to go inwards in towards the midfield support. But right now, here's Christopher Calin applying pressure. And it's cleared away by the Carabin. Kalichi just wrestling with his man. And it's the Carabin to play it quickly. So Tim Lessing at number 18. 20 minutes remaining in the game. Carabin looking to create once more. Kalajoglu looking to shoot, and he converts the field goal. Ricotta Arena will play it out for Lessing. Kalichi having trouble with it. He loses it. Ben Musa will play it back to Millie. That pass he had to control, probably the toughest thing he's had to do so far. Two bitch. Lessing on the near side. Can't find Olivier Roy. Christopher Kalin coming in. And McDuff is caught offside. And so we're going to see a triple substitution by the Carabin. Jomze looks to be heading off, as well as Ben Musa. And Kalajoglu, who's had a fantastic game on the score sheet as well, is also going to head off. Coming in is Julien Deligne, Alexandre Paré-Vargas, and Sidiki Traoré. Bélanger sends that ball to the moon. Christopher Kalin turning this way and that. Gets taken down, and the Stingers have a free kick just outside the box. So it'll be Kalichi to take. A good position to maybe put one on goal or try and float one into the box. Lessing stands all alone towards the top of the box as well if he wants to lay one for his left foot. Kalichi, what does he have to provide? Hits the wall and it'll go out for a corner. Kalichi to take the in-swinger. He'll put it into the box. Lots of players arriving for it. Christopher Kalin, first back. And now it's another chance for the Carabin to break with the ball played to this far side. But Lessing will get it back to his keeper. And he'll reset once more, calming it down. Malo rises to the ball. Balami Bro. Lessing. Colici. Olivier Roy. Lessing. Spicagna. Longuy Dubé. Diop. Spicagna. Nice play by the Stingers on the breakout. Olivier Roy. He'll hold on to it and get it back for Longuy Dubé as the Stingers establish their presence in the middle of the field. Lessing. Roy will play one over the top for Christopher Kalin, who looked offside. He was offside, and he gets called offside. Bellamy. Rocotarina trying to bring it forward. Traore. Bélanger. Delonde. Traore looking to get a chance, running onto the ball. Gets in front of Diop. Longuy Dubé gets down and clears it away. Quentin Tuile. Spicagna. Bélanger. Delonde. Over on the far side, that's Deligne. This is Delonde. Bélanger. Deligne. And the play falters. Stingers throw. Colici. Diop. Deligne. Lessing. That pass intercepted. Spicagna will turn the other way. Play it out wide for Tim Lessing. On his debut for the Stingers. Longuy Dubé. Colici with a nice touch. Nice pass by Roy. Christopher Kalin sees that ball run away from him, and it gets cleared by the Carabin. Traore. He gets taken down by Colici. Millie looking for McDuff. Longuy Dubé is in the way. Bro for Lessing. Back to his keeper. Tubic invites the pressure. It's given away. Quentin Tuile, McDuff, and it's on the line, but in possession. Bro. Lessing. Lessing will play it forward for Christopher Kellin. He'll cut back inside on his right foot. He finds Olivier Roy. Beautiful challenge from behind by Oren Cohen. Tim Lessing. Rocotarina. Villis will try and get to it on the far side. And he's cleared out by Deligne. Final 10 minutes of the game. Ricotta Giancarlo Spicagna with a nice touch. Hits the referee. Tim Lessing here on the near side. Lobbed into the box, a little heavy, and it's out of play. Good effort. Good attempt by Tim Lessing to find Kalen or Oliviero in the box. But it'll be a goal kick. Maro. Quentin Tuile just barely keeps it in. No, he didn't. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to bring you guys a new segment brought to you by the broadcast team, The Final Seven, with producer Blake Saraga. Blake, we're watching a tough game here. Scores 5-0 as Sammy McDuff drives forward. The ball still in play. Longuet Dubé doing well. Now you can have your moment, Blake. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, Colin. 2 tough games in a row. Hasn't been the Stingers' night, but you know what? It's always a pleasure being out here in the Stingers field. It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday evening. The lights are bright. We're out here. We're witnessing the debut of Tim Lessing. He's been playing great.
Tim Lessing, man, yeah. Yeah, no, he's been good in his debut. You're right, Blake. Good eye for talent. But as that ball is played into the box, cleared away momentarily by the Stingers. The Carabin try and send it back in, and the danger is cleared, so we can go back to talking about the important things. And that's this result tonight. Blake, what do you think they could have done better?
There's been a lot of good opportunities in the box on offense. Defense has just been an issue all game long. Concordia, it just seems like whenever the Carabin get a chance to convert, Concordia hasn't really done much to prevent them from converting on their
Here's Ricotta Arena with a ball forward for Christopher Calin, and it doesn't connect. Sorry to interrupt you, because maybe they would have had a good chance there.
Yeah, that would have been great. Look, it's down 5, 6 minutes left to go. Now is a chance for the players who don't get a lot of shine to put their best foot forward and make a name for themselves with 6 minutes left to go here.
So, Blake, you're more of a football guy, and with about 5.5 minutes remaining, is this a Tom Brady 28-3 moment, or is this game over?
I mean, it very well could be. I've never seen a team go back from 5-0 in soccer 6 minutes down, but you know what? Anything could happen. We've seen some crazy, crazy things happen here at Concordia in hockey, in soccer, basketball, football. We've seen it all. We just saw a crazy game a couple weeks ago in the football home opener. So far here for the Stingers in soccer, we haven't seen a comeback of this magnitude. But you know what? Anything's possible.
And so for Tim Lessing in his debut, what have you thought about him so far?
He had a really great chase there. He was running after the ball on the left side. He did put the ball a little far right. And we do have a – what's going on over here?
We have a free kick here, Blake. This is a free kick in soccer.
Free kick.
Yeah, so Quentin Tuile will try and go for his hat trick. No, it hits the wall, bouncing around. Can the Stingers get it away? Yes, they can. And Christopher Kalin will chase it down after Bélanger. Ulrich Bélanger sends it high. And he gets fouled by Kalin. So camera is telling me that's pronounced Kalin. 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 I've been calling him Kalin the whole time. So Kalin, he scored against UCAM. He scored the 4th goal. It was pretty nice. That was a good game.
So, Colin, how many times have you seen a free kick turn into a goal?
Um, in my life, Blake, or are we talking Stingers? Are we talking Premier League? I've watched a lot of footy.
We're watching the Stingers, Colin. Obviously, I'm talking about the Stingers. Is
Well,
it something that happens?
The other day, Rosalie Dumont for UCAM scored a free kick against the Stingers. That was a pretty nice free kick. London Brown, actually, last year against UCAM here at home, he scored a free kick to make it, 3-1 for that was a nice free kick as well. But you don't see free kicks being converted all that often. It takes a lot of quality, In the Premier League, you have players like James Ward-Prowse. He takes a good free kick. Do you know who that is, Blake?
Honestly, Colin, I have no clue. I don't watch the Premier League at all. Speaking of London Brown, though, his 3rd year on the team, he's just been such a stud ever since he joined the Stingers. I remember in his 1st year, such a presence on the field, backing up Captain Jared Lahita. Talking to London Brown, interviewed him a couple of times, and he's just a great kid. No wonder why he has the strap on his arm this season and last season, too. I believe he was captain last season as well.
Yeah, he was. It's interesting his evolution as a player as well. They started him off at right back, and they saw his talents, and they had him, or left back. They had him at left back, and then they brought him into the middle as a 6. Now he's playing more of an 8, but they just know what kind of distribution quality he has and the composure he has on the ball. I know he's played at the reserve teams a couple times, and he's given them some problems.
Yeah, he plays like a point
in trainings. He makes us look silly, man. He makes us look
he's
silly.
A good
He's
maestro,
a great player.
Brings up the ball, makes plays similar to a point guard in basketball. It's just really, really fun to watch him play.
Yeah, you try and press him, and it's like nothing works. He's just so calm. You won't find him getting stressed. Through ball is offside. So welcome to a new segment brought to you by the broadcast team called The Last Minute. Blake, if you would kindly hand the headset to our camera guy, Andrew. Andrew, you play on this team.
Yes, sir.
And what kind of experience is it playing on this Stingers team? Right now you're watching your boys down 5. It's unfortunate, but it's probably usually better than that. So talk to me a bit about the experience of being on this team.
Well, honestly, it's not our night. Maybe just a reminder, there's 2 games in the season, so maybe we'll get them at Simpson. I'm confident we will. It wasn't our night. We have quality. Just didn't show it tonight. Kind of reminded me of Sherbrooke last week, but then we came back and bounced back against UCAM. So I do believe we can do the same against McGill this Sunday. And I believe in the squad. I think it's a wonderful experience to play with the team, but as I said, tonight wasn't our night, and I believe we'll get our get back. And
Yeah, this team has a lot of quality, that's for sure. And what do you think are your guys' strongest aspects?
Well, if you had the chance to check the UCAM game, I think you did. Our ball holding was excellent, even against Sherbrooke. Tonight, not so much, but we hold the ball very well, and sometimes we keep possession, and our opponents don't get much of the ball, so they don't get many opportunities to score, unlike today. But something we'll work on defensively, especially. I don't think it's acceptable 5, and I think we have the quality, especially at back, to not make it happen. But no, it's a bad experience, but it's a character building type of experience, so that the team doesn't. We don't make the same mistake twice.
That's a interesting point. But one thing that's nice to notice as well, just because it's been a bad game doesn't mean there are no good moments. And for your friend Tim Lessing making his debut, do you have any words to see him start or have his moment on the pitch?
Oh, it was a crazy good debut. Coming in at 5-0 down, it's hard because yeah, can't do much. But no, he played well for 5-0 down, and I believe many guys on the pitch can demonstrate what they're capable of.
Absolutely. So many players with really good talent, and I think that's why we can confidently say that this is kind of like a one-off score. I doubt we'll see a result like this again from the Stingers. They're going to build from this. Coach Kuyabi is definitely going to be outraged as well, and he's going to demand more from his team. The Carabins are a good squad. They're really, really good. However, there's a standard that the Stingers want to set, and they haven't met it tonight, but that doesn't mean that they will not meet it for the rest of the season. Like you said it well. They've only played 2 games this season, and this is only 1 game as it's in the box. Bélanger sends his header wide. And that will do it for this game. Your final, the Concordia Stingers 0, the Montreal Carabins 5.